Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prospects, recruits, everybody out there, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share using my hashtag FairTradeGaming. This game, it's an exciting one, a game that I am excited to commentate because this game is the game that a lot of people cannot wait to see and attend. It is the battle of the real HU. You hear what I'm telling you? HU. This game features Hampton University, Howard University. It's been an extreme rival back since the day back in the days where Hampton actually was a part of the MEAC themselves, baby. Who has the right to call themselves the real HU? Let's jump into this game and find out. But before we do, I am going to pick who I think is going to actually win this game. And I'm going to say Hampton is going to pull off an upset and wins it in the end. However, I am rooting for those Howard Bison. And I am not going to be like that one commentator who keeps on mentioning that they were a quarterback. Let's do it. Okay, now remember, I did say that I am rooting for Howard, so if there's a little bias there, I'm rooting for the real HU. You feel me? Yeah. So don't don't get in my head in the comment section, or you can, but just know I'm rooting for the real HU. I'm rooting for them Howard Bison, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it started. So Hampton will be kicking the ball out to Howard first. Sakim. Not a bad kick, not that bad. Burns Senior already has a kid, already has a junior. And here are the key players for Howard. On offense, we have Miller Olajuwon, and on defense, we have Hudson Elam, the linebacker. And for Hampton, we have Frank Boone at running back and Kevon Diamond at defensive back. He's senior. Hey, that's good, man. I hope he takes his game to the next level and he's able to provide for his family. That's very important. Our HBCU, we alums, we support all our alums, our players, our students, everybody. We support, we show much love. All right, so Howard sends the man into motion, snaps the ball, Calderon breaks a tackle, picks up 3 on the play. Nice. So nice little game by Calderon. I'm not sure. So you see the defense for Howard at the bottom here. I'm really looking to see how Kevon Diamond plays, see if he gets an interception this game, as Olajuwon is looking for a man downfield, and Mr. Kelton catches the ball midfield and just takes off down the field, scoring a touchdown, almost ran down by Mr. Kevon himself. Great throw, great catch. Howard's already up 6-0. Mr. Lyle Kelton, first reception, first touchdown, first target, 72 yards, and the day. The kick is up and it's good by the kicker. So now Howard will be kicking the ball off to Hampton. If the defense is going to let this happen, I can tell you right now, I could be wrong about my prediction for the upset, because you cannot let Howard have a hard start like this. Like, this hot start is really going to hurt them really bad. You cannot let Howard get up on you like this, because they'll keep going and keep going and keep going, and you'll swear you never know when the game started and ended. But Rowe getting under snap, getting ready for this 1st and 10 right here. Gives it to Boone. Boone breaks a tackle, gets 2 yards on the play. I'm really interested to see the direction Hampton is going to go in this game. I mean, they have a decent running back in Boone. They have a good wide receiver on the outside. Just if the quarterback can be reliable and just make the smart decisions out here, this offense can get down this field. Like, they has a man open on the corner route. Holcomb catches the ball, gets tackled. See what I'm saying? Like, big games like that can happen. The quarterback just has to make smart decisions. They have to be reliable. Coaching, play calling has to be good, and they'll be fine. As Howard defense is just getting broken here. Another 2-yard game by Boone. Boone sees himself as a man of steel and takes everybody on defense as a personal challenge to run through. As you can see, he runs hard, he runs heavy, he lowers his shoulders, and he will pick up those hard games. But Hoffman will not, as Donaldson brings him down for a tackle for a loss. Zachary Donaldson Man, he is a reliable guy. He's on his last year. If he won an interception by Mr. Elam, Rowe, bad decision, throws it at the safety, and the safety comes down with it. Mr. Elam gets the INT, first INT on the day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. As I was saying, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my thought. Donaldson actually is on his last year, junior year, senior year, last year, playing for Howard. So it's interesting to see if he's gonna get invited to the HBC Legacy Bowl, or maybe he has a high enough stock to get drafted at the end of the year. We will find out. As a tight window, Olajuwon throws through a tight window, and Winston comes down with it for the first down catch. Big play. Yo, that's crazy, man. Millard Olajuwon is 2 for 2, 83 yards and 1 touchdown on the day. Of course, that big touchdown play by Mr. Oh my goodness, good catch and good game. Olajuwon the dollar there, but good catch, good the touchdown play happened. Like drive, I can't speak. Forgive me. Olajuwon looking downfield. Boom! Calderon shows that he's more than just a rushing back. He'll make those big catches too. It's now 2nd and 2. Olajuwon is coming in the shotgun. Let's see if he can beat this blitz that's coming. Oh, the defensive lineman goes untouched. Calderon gets brought down by Greg for the tackle loss. Dance, big man, dance. Ernest Gregg. 2 old names. Olajuwon gets it to Calderon. Calderon's brought down, 11-yard gain. Olajuwon is doing what Olajuwon does. He's having his way out here with his defense, and the defense is just taking it. Apparently, it looks like it's just no fight out here. Drops back for the pass, looking for a man open. He just throws it into the end zone. It's not caught. We will not see that touchdown happen there, although he was open. Man, I don't know who to blame there. The pass or the receiver. Olajuwon looking down the field, has him in back of the end zone, and Winston comes up with it somehow. Otis Rose gets called for the holding. Of course, Howard is going to decline, and it's going to be a touchdown. 13-0, about to be 14-0. The real HU looks like it's about to be once again Howard University, baby. It's been an exciting game. Big offensive plays from Howard so far. I mean, like I said, 14-0 first quarter, 1 minute, 59 seconds left on the clock. Hampton has yet to put up any points, but they have had some momentum. They've had some good plays, so let's see if they can capitalize on this drive here as Boone returns. Oh, he breaks a man. Before going down at the 26-yard line, he breaks a defender. Man, oh man, Boone is motivated. Give this man the ball. He's hungry. He wants to get downfield. Rose sends the fullback into motion. Pitches the ball out to Boone. Boone gets brought down immediately after getting 3 yards. And of course, the Howard defense is going to get up celebrating. They finally didn't get broken on first contact. I mean, they have making this man's highlight reel today. 87 gets sent into motion. Rowe hands the ball off to Boone again. Boone gets brought down again immediately. Okay. Howard defense must have got yelled at by the defensive coach or something, because the tackling has improved drastically here. Boone gets the ball again. Can he get to the line? He falls forward. He gets to the line. He falls forward, showing his strength. 5-yard gain. And Hampton just lost offensive lineman. He is expected to return, although he's out with a leg injury. And we have a penalty on the play. Leon Dunlap has got an encroachment call. 5-yard penalty. He got too close to that line. Show some respect. Show some respect to the line, baby. I know you can't see it. We can see it, but you don't know. The players can't see the line, so it's understandable. Rowe gets the quarterback keeper call. He gets 5 yards on the play, but it will be 2nd and inches, not first down, as he cannot get the ball stretched out to get the official first down rule. Here we go. Looking for a man downfield. This is a Hail Mary pass, and it is overthrown by the tight end who tried to make a one-hand grab. My thing is, why call Hail Mary on a 2nd down with no receiver who can outrun this defense? Here we go. Joseph Rose back. He makes the throw, gets the first down, and that's all that matters. The ball is placed on the 49-yard line. Such a generous spot. I disagree. Should have been on the 50, but hey, who am I? I'm not the ref. Here we go. Rose hands the ball off to Boone. Boone gets about 8 yards on the play. That will make it 2nd and 2. And let me tell you, man, Rose really wants to make a difference. Rowe really wants to be called HU. And it looks like he might be alone in that one as Holcomb. Mr. Holcomb gets 3 yards on the play, picking up the first down. You thought he was going to run out of bounds, but the defensive player gets in front of him and tackles him inbounds. I guess he wants to keep that clock running as Rowe pitches it off the Boone. Boone, of course, breaks the tackle and then gets brought down for a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Boone is a hard runner. I cannot stress that enough. He is a great prospect for the NFL, for the teams, not for the NFL, excuse me, for the Pro League, for the Access Football League, for the teams that are interested in running that ball, keeping the game at a tempo. Leon Dunlap gets the tackle for a loss on that last play as Hoffman gets a reception on his 3rd down for a short gain. It's now 4th and 10. Will they kick a field goal here, or will they punt it off? Assuming their kicker's leg is not that strong, they're going to punt the ball here, trying to pin them within the 10-yard line, 5-yard line. They actually do within the 10. Oh no, within the 15. They spotted it at the 12-yard line. I don't like that spot. I think that spot should have been more towards the 7th, 8-yard line. But hey, again, I'm not the ref. Man in motion as Olajuwon hands the ball off to Calderon, who gets brought down for a 1-yard gain. Good defensive stop right there. Good defensive stop. That's what you need your linebackers to do. I hope the scouts in the crowd are seeing the potential out here on the field, because I see a lot of potential. There's a lot of good plays out here being made as Olajuwon finds Kelton again over the middle for a 24-yard gain. So in the very first drive, Kelton is the one who scored that touchdown off that same route, and he breaks 24 yards right there. So what can Hampton do to stop that receiver right there? Because Kelton is having a day as Calderon breaks a tackle and picks up 8 on the play. Jeez, that man is flexing on him. You feel me? That man is flexing on him. He said, hey, this is how you run the ball. Boom. He letting Boone know that's how you run the ball. So Olajuwon can't. This receiver dropped the ball. That's not Olajuwon's fault. He found a man. He was open. The receiver just cannot come up with the pass. So Olajuwon is now 7 for 9, 158 off of 2 touchdowns. Lets the ball go to the running back, and the running back does a twirl and misses the catch. But that pressure gets called for holding. So all is forgiven, I guess. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Howard's at the line. Olajuwon looking downfield. Dollar catches the ball and gets tackled out of bounds for a 25-yard gain. Hampton's defensive line is having a hard time creating real pressure. Real pressure is just not getting there. Olajuwon is just too comfortable back there. He feels pretty safe behind his line, as you can see by the passes he's making. He's looking downfield, going for the touchdown, and he gets it. Mr. Bean. 13, Mr. Bean. Too clean with the Heisman stiff arm. Let you know what he's trying to get. That man gets the touchdown reception. It is now 21-0. HU Howard is up on the board. This quarterback, Olajuwon, is having an outstanding day. He is making a real difference out here. The defense is making the big stops, causing a lot of turnovers. So they're handling business. On the other side of the ball, Boone seems now he's the only one interested in actually getting a W today. Rose making ridiculous decisions. The coaches are making ridiculous play calls. Receivers not putting in the right amount of effort. But Boone, on the other hand, he is lowering his shoulders and trying to get as much yards as possible every play. Rose drops back for the pass, has a man open. Stafford makes the catch, but that's all that fullback is able to do, being brought down for a 3-yard gain. But hey, man, listen, all positive yards, man. That's what you need. You need positive yards. Joseph Rose only able to get 42 yards today, throwing 5 for 7. Make that 6 for 8. As Quisenberry gets a reception, almost picking up the first down, but being brought just short of the line. It is now 3rd and 1. Leland Quisenberry. Love that name. Love that. Strong name. Oh no, we have a false start by our offensive lineman. How dare you? How dare you get a false start called on you? 3rd and 1 in the second quarter with 1 minute left to score. You get a false call. False start, man. That stuff like that to get you benched forever. Rowe hands the ball off to Boone. Boom! Gets through one player but can't get through the next. It's now 4th and 2. Like I said, man, he is interested. He's trying to get this W. He's trying to do what he can, but he can't do it all by himself. He needs at least 3 of the other players to step up as Mr. Burns Sr. gets the punt return but gets brought down immediately, not being able to break a tackle. Interesting how it's a safety taking the return there versus any offensive player on the roster. Olajuwon drops back, lets the ball go, and it is Mary Berry. Catches the ball in front of the yard line but gets pushed back, doesn't get the forward progress, and now it's 2nd and 13 versus 2nd and 9. Olajuwon under center in an empty set sends a man into motion. That man is Kelton. Looks downfield, has a man deep against the safety. Dollar comes up with it and he burns the safety for a touchdown. This game has gotten out of hand. HU, and I am talking about Howard, is putting up impressive numbers. Olajuwon is close to getting the most passing yards in a game by any school this year. They're close. He's 100 short right now, and he has 2 quarters to get the rest of that 100. The record right now is held by who dat, we dat, Jabari Blackshire. Boom, breaks a tackle, but doesn't get further than the 25-yard line on the return. So now we are looking at a 1st and 10, 49 seconds on the clock, 0-28, Howard University. For any, almost intercepted there. Rowe has to be careful. He cannot afford to throw an interception right now. For any Hampton University fans out there, do not take this personal. I love y'all. Hey, I love y'all. Don't take this personal, but this is the way the simulation goes. As Stafford gets a pass, he gets a reception, and it's now 3rd and 6. 30 seconds left on the clock. Hampton is not going to use a timeout, so I'm guessing scoring is not big on their priority before the clock runs out here. Sending the man in motion. Howard's looking focused on defense, so they're not lighting up no matter what. And as I say that, Stafford gets the pitch and also picks up the 1st down for 8-yard gain. The clock is going to wind down here, and we'll be going into the half. Howard 28, Hampton 0. All right, so in the 1st quarter, we have Olajuwon finding Kelton over the middle, and he just burns the defensive back. I mean, one guy had a chance, but he just completely whips, and he walks in there for the touchdown. And Howard gets on offense, tries to hit a man, but Mr. Elam is there for the INT. Sad response to Howard's first touchdown. Here we have Olajuwon finding the man in the back of the end zone for the touchdown, making it 14-0 after getting stopped on 3rd down. Hampton punts the ball, gets within their 15-yard line, and then Olajuwon later on in the drive finds a man in the end zone. Mr. Bean gets his first touchdown on the year, and in response, Hampton again is forced to punt for this little short return by Mr. Burns Sr. And then later in the drive, Olajuwon finds his man Dollar down the field, and Dollar just completely burns the defensive back for the touchdown. That will wrap up the halftime show. All right, we're back from that halftime break, and I hope you enjoyed the little bit of information you got out that halftime. No coaches were interviewed. Boone is on the return again, and he is going to be brought down immediately. So that's a first. I'm telling you, most time Boone's breaking tackles. I hope this doesn't mean he's been defeated mentally. I hope this doesn't mean that the locker room got toxic and he's going to change how he's running. I hope he still stays electrifying as he gets a pitch to the outside and gets brought down after a 5-yard gain. So it's looking like he's not done. It looks like he wants to hit 50 yards today at least. Possibly potentially getting 100. Looks like he really wants to do this. He gets the handoff. 4-yard gain, making it 3rd and 1. He's been brought down. He hasn't broken the tackle yet. We're going to see. He's 11 for 35 right now. I think they're going to go right back to him. They're not. Rose actually takes a drop step back, and Quisenberry gets his number called for a 15-yard gain. Number 14 is actually very reliable. I really hope they go back to him more often. Quisenberry's looking to put up big numbers today. If Rowe can just find him, boom, break the tackle. So no, he's still here. He's still electrifying. He's still sunning. He's still big boying, big brother, little brother, and these boys out here. And I love to see that. Good pickup, 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Here we go. Rowe drops back. Looking downfield, he can't find anybody, so he'll throw it out of bounds. Come on, man. We got to do better than that. We can't be throwing it out of bounds when we down 28 points in the 3rd quarter. You got to hit somebody. Somebody is there. I actually saw a receiver he could have went to there. I know I'm not as playing the quarterback, but sheesh. I'm not in the helmet. I don't see who he sees, but he should have got a pass off that play as Stafford gets the reception for a 1st down on that play. He could have did that last play. Stafford was over. But anyway, here we go. 1st and 10. Rowe steps back. Looking for a man downfield. Has one deep against the safety. He drops the ball in and out of his hands. I'll tell you something. That was not Maryberry Terry. And that could not have been Quisenberry. Because ain't no way. Who's 87? I think that might have been Mary Terry. But anyway, Joseph Rowe sends Quisenberry into motion to the other side of the field. Rowe steps back, looking for a man downfield, has a man, and it is LeVert. LeVert gets the ball and gets brought down for a 7-yard gain. I've yet to ever see LeVert be spelled like that. It's an interesting way to spell his name, but let's get it. Rowe steps back, looks downfield, has the tight end, and again, he just overthrows his tight end. He's not accounting for the speed of his tight end. That's just what that is. That's the only guy he consistently overthrows like that. Tight end makes an effort with his one hand, but of course, you know, why? That's ridiculous. Sykem is able to get a 48-yard field goal. He's 1 for 1 on the day, making it 3-28. At least Hampton got some points on the board. That was more of a pride thing, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Have some pride in your program. Burns Sr. is on the return again, and he will be brought down immediately after picking up about 15, 18 yards on the play. Ball is spotted at the 35-yard line, and Howard is now on offense looking to get this ball down the field and make this league even more embarrassing for these Hampton Pirates. Olajuwon hands the ball off to Calderon, and of course, oh no, he actually gets brought down immediately. 3-yard gain. Good defensive tackle in the open field. Normally, Calderon lowers his shoulder as if he's in competition with Boone, but on that play, he is put on his back. Olajuwon looks downfield. He finds Kelton, and Kelton is brought down after picking up 40 yards on the play. Big throw from Olajuwon as he celebrates and flexes for the camera. He's looking to go pro and play in the Access Football League, and I'm hoping to see him one day eventually. Anthony said as Olajuwon sees a man downfield, and he gets Dollar. Dollar gets the touchdown reception, and it is now 34-3. And after this, PAT will be 3-35. That was a big play. Those are big reads. Rowe needs to take notes because as a quarterback in this conference, as a quarterback and in the independents, you have to be able to throw well. You have to be able to compete. You're going to play a lot of other institutes and schools from all over, you know, the NCAA. So there's no reason for you not to be ready, prepared to throw the ball. How did he make the starting lineup, the roster? I hope that's not the best HU has. I really hope so because he is going to struggle this year. If that's all he can do for Hampton, he is going to struggle this year. He hands the ball off to Boone, and Boone is unable to get past Mr. Dunlap, so that would be a 3-yard loss. It is now 2nd and 13 on the play. Here we go, baby. Rowe, what is going to do? He steps back, looking downfield. He thinks, you know, he can't find anything, so he's going to try to take off with the ball. Big baby, you're too slow. Man, he need to unlatch that trailer. Pippen gets the sack on the play. Collar Pippen gets the sack on the play. He has 5 tackles today, so he's been doing a lot on defense today. Rowe steps back, thinks he has his tight end downfield, and the tight end just drops the ball. I mean, nobody is interested in getting the 1st down. But if you're going to blame somebody, you got to blame Rowe. Running the ball on that 2nd down play, knowing you couldn't get around that linebacker, knowing you're too slow, it was ridiculous. You have to take a chance to take a shot downfield. Give somebody a chance to make a play. This ball will be down at the 24-yard line. Give somebody a chance to make a play, you know? It's 35-3, but here we go. Olajuwon and company after pitches the ball out to Calderon. Excuse me, I was meant to say Olajuwon and company at the line. He pitches the ball out to Calderon, but he gets nowhere. 2nd and 10. Coming out forward, wide receiver spread. One running back in the backfield. The pistol set. Gives the ball to Calderon. Calderon breaks a tackle and gets brought down for 7 yards. Little man, stop running up to me. You can't do nothing with him. In the words of T.I., you can't do nothing with me. Calderon flexing his muscles on this defense today as he gets the ball again, and he's able to stretch the ball out to get 2 yards to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 for the Howard Bison as he goes out for Mr. Maxwell to come in. Let's see what Maxwell can do on the ground. He doesn't get his number called. Olajuwon looks downfield, finds Mr. Winston, and that is an 11-yard gain. These chains are moving. The chain game is getting to work out today, baby. They are getting all their reps because Olajuwon and company are putting up first down after first down and after first down. This concludes the 3rd quarter, and we are here to start the 4th quarter with the Howard Bison looking to punch more numbers on the board. They're coming to punch the Pirates in their mouth. That's what they're coming to do. Man in motion. Hold on, gets the ball, breaks a tackle. How embarrassing to send a man rolling because he's trying to fight through his line. He's only to pick up 3 yards. So breaking that tackle pushed him back into the middle of the field. So I guess the defensive lineman there did his job. However, it wasn't enough to stop him from getting 3 yards, and you made his highlight reel. So Olajuwon was looking downfield. No! What looked like was going to be an interception actually turned into a reception. 1st and 10, and the chain gain has their hands on their hips as they're moving downfield. Olajuwon 15 for 17, 352 yards on the day. He is only 14 short from breaking the record for most in a game this season. So let's see if he can break who that. We that Jabari Blackshire's 356 yards. Oh no, Maxwell fumbles the ball and Hester picks it up, breaks a tackle. He's trying to fight through the line. He's fighting, he's pushing, he's trying. He had his feet moving. He's not going down. He was refusing to go down here. He just keep fighting. He's pushing him back. Ref, blow the whistle. This is getting ridiculous. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen here? Oh no, they just pushing him and pushing. He's fighting and fighting. He just keeps lowering his shoulder and lowering his shoulder. How long is this gonna keep going? I have no idea. Is he just lowering his shoulder and lowering his shoulder? I've never seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. This is a first for me. It is almost like this is a video game and he's just glitching out right now because he's just getting pushed further back as he's going in circles and oh no, he doesn't get pushed out right there. He fights his way to stay in bounds for some reason, and finally he goes out of bounds. Turnover for D. Hester. That whole play was just wow. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. 3 wide out set, 1 in the backfield, shotgun formation, man in motion, Rowe pitches the ball out to Boone. Boone breaks a tackle, of course, but then gets mauled for a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. And you gotta think, at some point, you know, the protocol for head injuries, the concussion protocol has come into effect. I mean, Boone has broken a lot of tackles and taken a lot of hits. As Rowe finally throws the ball downfield and finds a receiver. It's Mr. Levert on the play. I don't know why Rowe's celebrating. He's had a terrible game, terrible decision making today. I don't know why he's celebrating, but hey man, do you, I guess. Boone breaks a tackle. What should have been a 5-yard loss, he ends up a 1-yard loss. He almost get back to the line, but Mr. Holmes meets him and is now 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Boone gets the call again. He breaks a tackle and gets brought down after picking up 15 yards. So Boone is still running hard. Sadly for them, he's tired, so he's been taken out the game. But Frank Boone has reached 50 yards today, ladies and gentlemen, off of 16 carries. And Levert is found over the middle of the field again by Mr. Rowe for a 10-yard gain, but he did not get the first down. However, they spotted him poorly and gave him 2nd inches instead of 1st and 10. Rowe drops back, looking for a man downfield, lets it go for Mr. Quisenberry. Quisenberry breaks a tackle. The safety comes down and makes the stop, though, so, you know, big game. Rowe's actually starting to look like a quarterback out here. Quisenberry has 3 receptions, 33 yards, and has been targeted 4 times. Mr. Holcomb gets the ball and gets hit out of bounds for a 1-yard gain. It is now 2nd and 9, 2 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock. If they score right here, they'll do big for pride and for morale. But if they don't, then they do. So Mr. Baldwin, number 87, gets a touchdown reception. He has not gotten he he's been targeted 4 times today. He has 2 receptions, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. I thought he didn't get one today, but actually he has 2. That was the second one. Now it's for a touchdown. The only touchdown on the team. Oh, leg injury for Mr. LeVert, but he is expected to return, so it's not a season-ending injury. It's not a, injury that's gonna put him out a few games. Everybody's coming back. They're gonna be healthy, so that's nice to see. Mr. Burns Senior gets a good return, but gets brought down immediately. No broken tackles for the safety there. Here we are, 1st and 10. Howard's on the clock. Will they run this clock out, or will they try to punch one onto the board? Let's see. Calderon gets the ball and gets brought down immediately. Guess he wasn't ready for what was coming there. Here we are, 2nd and 7 with 2 minutes and 15, 2 minutes left on the clock. And they let it out. They let the clock go out for the 2-minute warning. Donovan Calderon, 12 rushes, 32 yards, 2 receptions, 19 yards, targeted twice. No touchdowns in either aspect of his game. Gets the ball right here. Breaks a tackle. We need a count for how many tackles being broken. We need a stat for broken tackles. At this point, he has to have at least 12 at this point. This man, Calderon, and that man, Boone, are breaking tackles left and right. You love to see it. They just don't go anywhere for big games. Calderon falls forward for 7 yards. It is now 1st and 10. HU calls a timeout, and Mr. LeVert is back from his injury. Too bad that they are on defense right now. Olajuwon sends a man into motion. That's Mr. Kelton. Maybe he sees something in defense. No, he's going to hand the ball out to Calderon, and Calderon gets brought down for a 3-yard gain. Number 95 there, looking to bring him down, looking to make a statement. And I understand. A little too late though. 4th quarter with 1 minute and 42 seconds left on the clock after Hampton calls a timeout. I guess they're going to run the ball here to get this clock moving. That's what they do. Calderon gets a pitch to the outside right, and he is brought down after picking up 11 yards. They cannot contain a run game this drive at all. The clock is winding down, running out, and I think that's how we're going to end this game, man. I think that's pretty much it. See what they call this play here. Oh, victory formation. So yeah, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to walk out of here with the real you being Howard University. The Bison comes and smacks these guys in the mouth, and Olajuwon is trying to prove that he's actually better than Jay Walker, that one QB from Howard University. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Feral Trey Gaming, and this has been an honor. And PTG here is back to show you who sold player of the game for me. I had to give it to Olajuwon. He put up 352 yards, 5 touchdowns, 15 to 17. He was making great reads. He was making great decisions, and he really brought it today. What I will say is that he did not get the record. He got close, but he did not get the record. So what I will say, this is a message to Who Dat, We Dat, who's also in the MEAC conference with Howard University. Jabari Blackshire, you better be careful. You got somebody coming for your records. Alright, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share using my hashtag Feral Trey Gaming. I'm out. I love y'all, and y'all love me. Peace.